Well, thank you, Cooper. We try to stick to the schedule as best we can. Sometimes we get a little behind, but just, just depends on the night and how much I'm chit chatting and stuff like that, you know. But we're pretty close to sticking to it. All right, what is going on, everyone? Chris the Chef Sports Cards here. We are doing 2024 Donruss quarter case break number 3. Welcome. Especially if you're new to the channel, welcome. A bit about us. We've been around for over 7 years now. We break mostly baseball. We ship all cards from every break. We're very generous with the top loading, and we ship as quickly as our little hands will move. If you are new to the channel, you know what? Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Also, eBay, they continue to run their sweepstakes. No purchase necessary there. Go to any of our eBay listings. Look in the description. There's a link. Follow the link. You can win some free cards. It's worth a shot, maybe. And then, of course, our little slice of the World Wide Web, chefsportscards.com. We got a couple Donruss breaks up over there now, both pick your team and random. We're giving the Pirates away in both of them. So either break you get into, somebody's going to win the Pirates also for free. We also have a Topps Chrome 4 Hobby Box divisional that has 4 spots left. And 2 spots are gone so far. It says 5, but it's actually 4 because I forgot to take the one out for someone. But as soon as we get those filled up, we'll break those too. So head on over to chefsportscards.com and check it out. And of course, we got the free break coming up for the website. We're going to do the random on Wednesday, July 31st at 9 p.m. Eastern. The break will be 1 week later. The reason we do that is we confirm everybody who wins in the random, because some people, they're not around anymore. Some people don't have those email addresses anymore. So if you don't necessarily hit in the top 30, it doesn't mean you couldn't still get a spot in the break. So, and we got a bunch of boxes here already. We got more coming in. So it's going to be, usually it's a couple $1,000s worth of boxes. And we just open them up and give them away and say, hey, thanks for joining our breaks on the web. So, and the way you get a chance to be in there is you make a purchase on the website. I mean, anybody who's made a purchase, your name will be in the random. So good luck there. We'll do that Wednesday. All right, let's go over the teams. D-backs Ian L. Braves Ryan M. Orioles. Excuse me. I got to clear my throat. Sorry. Orioles Ian L. Red Sox Scott B. Cubs Ben A. White Sox Stephen U. Reds William S. Guardians Kurt D. Rockies Brett W. Tigers Ian L. Royals Nathan P. Astros, Brett W. Angels, Josh L. Dodgers, Ian L. Brewers, John T. Twins, Stephen R. Marlins, Brett W. Mets, Charles N. Yankees, Ricky J. A's, Ralph H. Phillies, Nicholas G. Pirates, John W. Cardinals, Nathan P. Padres, Thomas M. Giants, Brett W. Mariners, Nathan P. Rays, Brett W. Rangers, Ian L. Blue Jays, Brett W. Nationals, Ryan M. And the Sagano spot is Brett W. All right, let's open some cards. Good luck, everybody. Let's see if we can't find a Skeens tonight. We haven't found a Skeens auto yet, so we gotta get on that. Although we found some other good stuff. We had George Brett. We've had Albert Pujols. I mean, we've had some good autos out of here. So let's see. We got another one of these tomorrow night, too. So, if you're into Donruss, come and check that one out. Alrighty. Good luck, everybody. I was watching the Olympics before this. It's fascinating. I'm fascinated by the Olympics. I always enjoy it. The only time you watch many sports, but hey, why not? All right. There's Sagano right there. Willie Mays Optic and Ethan Salas for San Diego, 33 of 99 on the rated prospect. Padres is Thomas. De La Cruz on the pink velocity. Numbered 56 of 79. That's a cool looking card. And Bobby Witt Bomb Squad. Williams got Cincinnati, it looks like. Yep. $8 million different directions. Elijah Green, Walcott, Jordan Lawler, Optic, and Heston Kjerstad, 111 of 199 for the Orioles. Mick Abel for the Phillies. Oh, and usually it turns that way. Bernie Williams, Donruss 24. Mason Wynn. And our relic, Emmett Sheehan for the Dodgers, Jersey Kings. Mason Wynn, Optic, and Francisco Alvarez, Hollow. Holla. Who's got the Dodgers? Is Ian? Go, buddy. Get the hands working, man. Super tight. There we go. Canseco. Ripken for Baltimore, numbered 42 of 99. And Don Mattingly, 85 MVP. Come on. Be nice. Frank Thomas, Optic, Hollow, and Tommy to 275 for Cleveland. Oh, man. Allergies are kicking today. Chiro. Kevin McGonigal, dummy card. Drew Gilbert, rated prospect. Luis Matos for San Francisco. I don't really get why they're putting one dummy card in each box. Like, I don't quite get that. And you can feel it too. Like, when you pick the pack up, you know it's either a dummy card or a relic. So, I mean, maybe that's why. I don't know. Zach Veen, rated prospect, and Braden Taylor, marbles. Like, in the past, I literally have hundreds, if not maybe even thousands of dummy cards stacked up on the shelves over here from, like, last year's Donruss. They were in, like, every single pack. Like, I kind of get that if you're trying to throw people off, but just to put one in the whole box seems a little weird. Like, all right, well, you got a 50-50 shot. You're either going to get the dummy card or the relic. There's a Kyle Teal, rated prospect, orange. 89 of 199 for Boston. Brett Lauder, unleashed. I mean, I guess that's their theory behind it, but, like, why not? I guess last year they spent too much on dummy cards. Like, yeah, we're not doing that again. Dummy cards, I hate them in the pack, but I love having them. I use them for everything. I use them as separators. I use them to write stuff on. They're great to have. Bobby Witt, Optic, and Brandon Fad, Hollow. Like, when I open them and stack them, I complain about them, but whenever we have, like, a random, it's what I always write the random. Old Shoeless Joe. You think Shoeless Joe thought in 2024 somebody would be open packs of cards with his face on them? Scott Rowland Optic and Thomas White, numbered 148 of 149 for Miami. For Brett. That's what cracks me up. Like, I wonder if, like, Aaron Judge and Otani are like, man, 150 years from now, somebody's going to be opening cards with our pictures still. They'll be talking about, yeah, those guys were good back in their day, but they couldn't even compete now. That's what they'll be saying. Xavier Isaac, rated prospect. Paul Skeens, Marvels. Like we do. Like, you know, could Babe Ruth compete today? I don't know. I don't think so, but you never know. Colt Emerson and Diego Cartaya. Buster Posey, Optic. Andrew Walters, Hollow. Yeah, I'm not really sure what their contract is with him or how his signing contract is, because like even last year, there's Jackie Robinson orange, whoops. 113 of 199 for the Dodgers. Even last year when they lost the license, he was the one rookie, or in 2022, whenever it was, he was the one rookie you could still get for some reason. Him, Yamamoto was another one, but I think that had to do with his Japanese contract or whatever. But yeah, I don't really know, to be honest with you, how they get away. There's got to be something in his contract. Cade Doughty, 12 of 25. I mean, he's not. It's not like he's exclusive. So, but I don't know. That is an interesting question. And hey, who's complaining? We'll take it. Toronto is Brett on the Cade Doughty to 25. Shenwell, Optic, and Westberg. You know, the crazy part of it is, and I mean, I've talked about this a lot of times before, I think them losing the license helped them extremely. I know, well, first of all, it reduced what they've been putting out. So the stuff they have been putting out has been much better. Roman Anthony and Bill Matlock. I mean, because they can, I like prospects. I always have, so they can concentrate on prospects. But like, as I said, with this product, you know, there's no more Diamond Kings. There's no more Optic. They just include it all in Donruss. So it actually is making, you know, their products better. I think so, anyway, for an unlicensed product for what it is. Bobby Valentine, Optic. And Harry Ford to 275. Although Optic was a very, very popular product, Optic Baseball. I mean, it's obviously, like I said, it's in here. They put them in here now, but it was a very popular product. One of maybe their most, I think maybe besides like maybe Flawless or something, you know, one of the like super high ends, maybe their most popular product they had. I don't know. It seemed like it. We sold a lot of it back in the day. All right. Harry Ford on the cracked ice to 25, 15 of 25 for Seattle. And Gary Sheffield. Yeah, exactly. I agree 100%. And I mean, look, they've only, I don't know if you guys have realized this, they've only put 2 baseball products out all year. And they both just came out. Stars and Stripes and this. That was, what's going on here? Now, though, I'm sure they'll still do Prism. Now, Prism I like better too, but last year, I think they were a little too heavy on the old timers in Prism. Joe Torre. I mean, I'm okay with it, but there's a short print coming attractions, Braden Taylor for Tampa Bay. The Prism last year is a little heavy on the old timers, on the board, Tris speakers, and I mean, if you're into that, if that's what you collect, cool. But yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I agree. I think it's made their products that they've been making better. Gabriel Gonzalez and Max Muncy. Solace rated prospect optic Quinn Priester. Yeah, I figure so too. It's like they're like staples for them. It's like almost it's like Donruss, it's kind of their flagship, gonna get made no matter what. I'll tell you what though, it's been reflected in the price the past few years, man. It's a lot more expensive than it used to be. Braden Taylor, auto for Tampa, not numbered. Hollow. It's funny. I was looking at Donruss on DealerNet from last year, and on DealerNet, it's still like almost 200 a box. I was like, wow, that's and that. So I mean, I assume on Blowout, it's got to be like 225 or something or somewhere around there. Sal Frelick. Yeah, I'll be interested to see how many products they end up putting out for the year. It's probably gonna be less than 10, to be honest with you, for the whole year for baseball. Josh Noth for Milwaukee to 149.75 of 149. And Jim Palmer for John. No, not either. I mean, look, Panini's money, while they can still make it, is in football and basketball. It always has, it has been for a long time. Waltrip and Sosa, and now with all the issues with Fanatics and the licenses and all that, I think they're putting out the bare minimum stuff that they know is going to sell well. I mean, there's a few products coming up. Like they have this Boys of Summer product coming up next month. That from the sell sheet looks kind of cool. I think we have a case or two of it coming in. I want to say it comes out around. It's supposed to be around August 21st or something like that. And it reminds me. In Chronicles, there's America's Pastime. Those cards that are in there now. America's Pastime used to be a product that they made back in like 2011, 2012, 2013. Which was actually really cool because I don't know if there's any more of it out there anywhere. I haven't seen it in years, and it was really popular. And one of the big things was Larry Walker and Scott Rowland to 275. There's Trout autos in there because that was before Trout became exclusive to Topps. And there's some other guys in there too who ended up becoming Topps exclusives. That it was a really good product. And it kind of reminds me of that. The Boys of Summer one has a bit of a look like that. So we'll see. Hopefully it'll be a decent product. Anything unlicensed is never going to sell as well, though. So. Harry Ford and Lou Brock. Yeah, it does. It looks decent. And from what I understand, the price is going to be fairly reasonable on it too. I don't remember exactly what the distributor told me, but I know I ordered a case or two of it. What's up, John? How you doing, buddy? Did you say you have some days off, John? You got some time to spend at the pool, my friend? Westberg. Bryce Eldridge rated a prospect hollow, and Spencer Jones marbles. It just surprises me that I don't really, like I said, remember. There was a Boys of Summer auto in Chronicles and Pastime at one point. So I don't know. Maybe it was based off of that, but I don't really remember them doing it before. I don't know. But it seems kind of odd I'm making a new product. But it's gonna sell. It's gonna sell. We'll see. Miles Naylor Orange to 199. And Paul Skeens Unleashed. So Wednesday, how do you swing that? Is that this new like longer day schedule thing? That is that how it works out? Like you get multiple days in a row and stuff. My poor truck is sick. I can't drive my truck this weekend. He's sick. Makes me sad. I love my truck. De La Cruz and David Ortiz. I have a guy who worked for me for a long time, used to work for me in cafes, and he's a mechanic. And he takes care of the vans for the cafes and then all our cars and stuff like that. And something weird has been going on in my truck. Like, I drive a F 150, I have a 2018 F 150, Mayor and Kerstedt. And, like, oh, you took vacation. Nice. For some reason, like my truck's been glitchy lately, like weird stuff happening just out of nowhere. All of a sudden, the dimmer switch comes on, or when I start the car, the traction control is off, and just weird stuff. The cruise control turns on by itself, not starts around the car, but just turns on. Amador to 25 for Colorado. So, and I know nothing about cars. I know how to change brakes. That I do know how to do. But other than that, if it doesn't have like a big toggle on off switch when I open the hood, I'm pretty much lost. I have so much respect for people who know how to fix and do cars. Like that's one thing in my life I wish I could go back and learn. Like guys who are mechanics are like just incredible to me. Emmett Sheehan for the Dodgers to 78 of 149. And Randy Johnson. So my mechanic came over today, and of course I'm waiting for him to tell me like the motherboard is blown, or because it seemed very computerish. What is this? Greetings from Atlanta. Kirsten Walter. What is this? I haven't even seen this one. That's a cool looking card. I'm assuming it's a short print, postcard, something. Huh. That's cool. Kirsten Walter for Atlanta. We'll throw in a sleeve and top loader. So apparently it's just my battery, which like amazes me because I probably would have thought 800 other bad things before my battery. Jackie Robinson, my guy's like, your battery's just going bad. He's like, he started explaining it all to me, and I just nod my head like an idiot, going, oh yeah. No, I know what you mean. Yeah, sure. Volts and amperage. Yeah. I have no idea what the guy's talking about. So I'm like, can I drive it? He's like, I want it until he's gonna fix it on Monday. He can do it today. He's like, I want it. He's like, thing could just conk out at you like any moment. I'm like, oh, great. Ricky Henderson. Brando Amaya for the Yanks. Very nice. Rated prospect. For Ricky. Yeah, how the grandkids doing? Hauser. Were you on babysitting duty? Seaver. How old are they now? It's one of the things. I was in Wawa today, and this guy was in there with his son. The kid was so cute. He was like 4 years old, and I was like, "Oh, I love that time when my son was like that age." And I was like, and then of course the kid started screaming, and I was like, "Yeah, I didn't like that part so much." Tom Seaver to 199 for the Mets. Willie Mays. It's nice being a grandparent. They get to go home. 7 months getting chubby. Oh yeah, nice. 7 months already? Wow. I am not a grandpa. I don't plan on being one anytime soon. That would not be a good thing right now. Roderick Arias to 149 for the Yanks. It's funny when my son was 15, I think. We were down at Universal Studios in Orlando, and we took him and one of his cousins down there to. They wanted to go to Harry Potter and all that, and we had actually seen Harry Potter years earlier, like the year it opened, but now they have all the new stuff and whatever. Espino to 149, and Dylan Cruz. On the last day we were there, the boys were gone. We never saw them the whole. My wife and I never saw them the whole time they were there. They were running around like maniacs, and I was sitting there with my wife on a bench, and I was like, "So the next time we'll do this, we'll be grandparents." Like I got my son to Florida 3 times as a kid, Disney World, and so I think I did my job. I was like, next time it'll be just us sitting here and handing grandkids money. Willie Mays, numbered 58 of 199 milestone. They're fun, man. Kids are fun. Then they get older and they turn into jerks. Although I'm glad I'm past that. It's funny, you always hear people say, "Oh well, wait until you think it's hard when they're babies. Wait till they turn into teenagers." I agree in the end that I think the teenage years, for a few years there, were worse than when he was a baby because my son was a jerk when he was like between 13 and 16. You like couldn't even talk to him. Now he's mellowed out. He's in college. He's much better, but and there were a few years there where I was like done. And Don Mattingly for Miami. We were talking about this last night. The player on the odd team. Don Mattingly with the Miami relic. For Brett. There you go. What's this one? Jay Bruner. Wow, what parallel is this one? It's not. Wait. I don't even know what that one is. Maybe one of you guys can fill me. I should have printed out the cheat sheet for it. I thought it was going to be a black velocity. It's like squares behind it. It's not even numbered. It's weird. Am I missing something here? Interesting. Yeah, if anyone knows out there what it is, fill me in. For Seattle, Greg Maddux. Full house. Jackson Churio to 199, 140 of 199 for Milwaukee. Lance Berkman. Jackie Robinson Hollow and Ralphie Velasquez to 275. Kerstadt. Brock Wilkins rated prospect. Ethan Salas Marvels. Sagano. Kerstadt again. And Chase Davis Hollow. So have you, John? Did you have to put a fence around the pool and stuff since the kids are around? Suzuki 25 of 99. Somebody recently was just telling me like, oh, they had to put a fence around their pool and it was like $12,000. I was like, excuse me. It's like, what? What the hell kind of fence did you put in? Oh, it had alarms and this. I'm like, okay. Adele Amador, numbered 87 of 99 for the Rockies. For Brett. Had to have a fence because of the size of the pool. What does that mean? Like a certain size pool, you have to fence it? Is that? I know nothing about pools, so I've never owned one in my life. Oh, I'm absolutely sure that they're paying the players more off of that contract that Fanatics put together. Sure. From what I understand, the new Fanatics contract also has a huge like profit sharing thing with the players. So sales are going to be directly tied to how much they make. And they are going to get paid by their, this is what I heard at the industry summit last year. Bryce Eldridge and Evan Carter. They're getting paid for their signature, but then they're also going to get a percentage off of the total sales of a product. So, I mean, of course, they didn't say what that was, but so I mean, you would think it would be in the player's best interest to want to push product. That's why, like, I think you see, like, I don't know if you guys have noticed, all of a sudden, all these players collect. I'm not saying they didn't before, but it seems like a lot of players are coming out of the woodwork as collectors now, and they're doing the Instagram and tops and this and that, whatever, because, you know, the more they sell, the more they make. Anything over 36 inches deep needs a fence. Huh. That's interesting. Well, I guess so, like, the neighbors' kids don't come and drown in your pool when you're asleep at night or something. That makes sense. Sammy Sosa, I guess that's probably Lou Brock to 99, 71 of 99. That's probably an ordinance in a lot of places now that I think about it. You ever catch like kids in your pool at night or anything like that? Like you wake up at 2 in the morning, there's, you know, two 16-year-olds in there getting it on. Bobby Miller, purple. 5 of 49 for the Dodgers. And Tim Salmon, the other fish. Not yet. You're waiting though. It'll happen. That's when you get the shotgun out. Just you don't use it. You just cock it. Kids are like, oh. Sagano Optic and Tom Glavine Diamond Kings. Ripken. Ricky Tiedemann, rated prospect, and Ichiro. Old Shoeless. For Atlanta. Waltrip, Hurston Waltrip auto. 7 of 99 on the signature series. For Ryan. There you go, buddy. Mickey Mantle and Nick Lofton. It's coming Monday? Nice. How quick was that, Chris? That was a pretty quick turnaround. I saw somebody pulled like one of the redemption boxes from Topps. They did. This is the first year I guess Topps did the you can cash in your redemptions for boxes. Bubba Chandler at Pink Velocity, 65 of 79 for Pittsburgh. And it was what was it? Devers rookie auto. I think it was Topps Chrome Devers rookie auto or something like that. But I've always liked that. I just hate the whole you got to get an appointment thing. Like when I was in Atlantic City for the National, Panini was doing that, and I had literally like 30 at the time. Had like 30 redemptions with them, and they were just sitting there with no one in line. Cool Papa Bell, and I was like, "Well, hey, listen, Don Mattingly to 149." I was like, "I have like 30 redemptions with you guys. Could we take care of it right now?" And they're like, "Do you have an appointment?" I was like, "No, but there's nobody here." Like, well, no, you have to have an appointment. I was like, okay. I was like, all right, thanks, guys. And they just sat there and kept talking to each other. I was like, wow. All right, well, my fault. I don't have an appointment. Noble Meyer, numbered 98 of 99 for Miami. Wade Boggs. Got 2 Judge autos. Wow, nice. The Panini ones were always really nice. They always went out of their way, I thought, to make them very valuable. I think in a lot of cases, from just the few that I saw, to be honest, I think they're old redemption stuff that never got claimed. Evan Carter to 99, especially now that they put the 10-year thing out. Like, okay, they're going to do the 10-year thing now, but basically it was like, all right, let's go back and get everything pre, and we'll just box it up and give it away. So I mean, they can, because that's what the few things I saw look like. Just looked like stuff that probably were redemptions that never got redeemed. I still think they should do something. Josh Noth, even if it's, I don't know what it is. I mean, I understand if you open a box of 2014 Topps Chrome and they don't have the redemption or whatever. I get it, but they should still do something for that person, whatever. Ryan Braun and our relic. If I can keep it in my hand. Shenwell, jersey relic for the Angels. Henry Davis optic and Rod Carew. From January 22nd. It's not too bad. 6 months. Like I said, recently the few that I've had have come really fast. I guess I've just gotten lucky, with who it was or them getting it back or whatever. But, that's kind of the one thing about redemptions everyone tends to forget a little bit. It really is on the players. I mean, yeah, you can get mad at the companies, Calzer Optic and Gray Rod to 275. But I mean, if the guys won't sign the cards, they won't sign the cards. Like, what can you do? I told you what's it called? I always forget the guy's name. One of the football players who waited like 6 years for his autos or something, and he just wouldn't sign them. I don't know. It's weird. Or his mother wasn't around to sign him for him or something. Whatever they do. Zach Veen, Optic, and Cam Collier, Cincinnati. Oh, January 2022. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, no, that's a while. I do still now, like I said, I recently have gotten some replacements, which I showed you guys. Like I got that Jackson Churio, and I got the Glass now, and so they cut a bunch of them out. But I do still have a few from like 2015 that are on the list that are never going to get filled. Cade Horton and Blias. And to be honest with you, with the recent replacements that they've sent. I'd rather have replacements because they've sent me much better replacements than the original cards. So at this point, I'm just like, just replace it all, man. There's nothing there I'm not attached to. Mike Schmidt on the black velocity for Philadelphia. 31 of 39. Evan Carter unleashed. Yeah, let me know, man. Like I said, I got that Jackson Churio like RPA to 25 for like a Rugned Odor autograph. I mean, it was nowhere even close to Adam Wainwright and Wade Boggs with a busted corner down there a little bit. I mean, it was so far to the opposite spectrum. I mean, the Jackson Churio card's probably like a $150 card, and the other card was probably like 50 cents. So I'm certainly not going to complain. Paul Skeens rated prospect optic in Pool House. Oh, you're down to one? Yeah, I have to look and see what I'm down to now. I'm not really sure. I haven't gone on there in a long time. I told you guys though that Jackson Churio was a total shock. Kerstad, I had no idea. It just showed up in my place one day. I was like, "What in the world is this?" Brock Wilkins is 275, and that's when I was like, "Oh, this is a replacement." And I mean, that was from Flawless, and the Tyler Glasnow I got rookie was also from Flawless. And that was a patch auto to like 50 or something like that. So at least they're, I guess, trying. Leo DeVries, or DeVries, however you say his name, Sebastian Walcott. I mean, at least they're trying to replace with better cards, where they can. I mean, I would be kind of upset if a Rugnado door showed up in my house. Like, what is? I didn't want this in the first place. Oh, it's two they're coming in. Yeah, well, let me know. I'm interested. I think you're gonna do all right, my friend. Robbie Snelling Hollow. Let's find our friend John Apolskine's auto here. Something. Bill Matlock for the Pirates. 144 of 199. James Woods Unleashed. Sugano. For Toronto, Brendan Baria, base auto. Willie McCovey and McGuire Hollow. Was it? Something that I pulled? Probably. John's the historian around here. He might remember. He's got a great memory for stuff like that. I'm lucky if I can remember what we broke last week. Sedane Raphael and Albert Pujols. George Brett, numbered 39 of 149. Mariano Rivera, milestones. All right. Oh, Woods Richardson. Yeah. We pulled a few of those, didn't we? How about old Brent Rooker out there in Oakland? Crushing it. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought? Phillies went out there, last week before, he got crushed them. It's crazy. He was in like 2 home runs every game. All right, box 4. Good luck, everyone. Everson Pereira and Rain Duncan to 275. He'd be gone by Tuesday. Tom Seaver purple. 3 of 49. I was watching the opening ceremonies a little bit earlier before the breaks. Wow, man. The French are weird. Some weird stuff going on in the opening ceremonies. I'm like, they're all on boats, which is kind of cool, but I'm like, are the boats going to like sail into a stadium somewhere or something? Like, I mean, I get trying to be different, but interesting. Ryan Braun and Abner Uribe to 275 from Milwaukee. Brandon Mayo for the Yankees on the black velocity, 32 of 39. This one there. And Mayor Bomb Squad. Bomb Squad. We got a couple chrome breaks coming up next. Hobbies right after this. Jumbo after that. Sagano. Pete Crow Armstrong Optic and Kyle Teal Unleashed, number 24 of 49. I know we always get a lot of numbered parallels. It feels like more than usual today. My gosh, piling up all over the place. The only thing about Donruss, they use the worst wrappers for these. Bryce Matthews and Nolan Ryan. Adam Dunn for Cincinnati with the jersey relic. Adam Dunn. A little throwback action there. For William. Santana and Gray Rod Hollow. Wainwright and Sammy Sosa to 149. Old Slammin' Sammy. Robert Hassel and Chase Doliner. Emmett Sheehan and Tommy Troy Hollow. George Brett, orange. 144 of 199 for Kansas City. And Dylan Cruz, unleashed. So we got 1019. For Cleveland, Angel Martinez, base auto. For Kurt. You go, buddy. Excuse me. Don Mattingly and Johnny Bench. Hollow. Johnny Bench. You ever see on Instagram the guys they put like the old like all-star here's the introduction for the 1973 all-star game. Just saw one of those recently. It was like so insane. Like Hank Aaron, William H, Johnny Bench, like wow. Good man. Canseco and Roberto Alomar, Diamond Kings. Butch Husky? Who the hell is who's Butch Husky? I can't say as I'm familiar with that name. Butch Husky. Is that an old twin that I should know? Colin Houck and Yoshida. What a great name, Butch Husky. That's like, it's about as manly as it comes. Ugh. For Detroit, Jackson Jobe, 275, 22 of 75. For Ian. Ronnie Mauricio, Optic, and Eric Davis. Really? I do not remember that name. When was this, Chris? Like what years? Approximately. Why do I not know that name? Butch Husky. There's so many guys in baseball. That's why, like, guys who are really, I mean, I have a pretty good knowledge of baseball, but you meet those guys who are like, they remember, like, who played second base for the 67 Mets and what was his batting average. And they're like, oh, yeah. 147 or 149, Nick Gonzalez. They're like, yeah, sure. It was, like, okay. 96, 97? Yeah. Those were some lean baseball years for me, to be honest. I was working a lot back in those days. I didn't see a lot of baseball games in the 90s. Not nearly as many as I would have liked to. Zach Veen, rated prospect numbered 43 of 99. Vladdy Daddy. I will YouTube him sometime. Emerson Hancock and Jackie Robinson to 275. The old dummy card. Tyler Black, Optic, and Ivan Melendez. Look up that black square thing, see what that parallel was. Paul Skeens Hollow, rated prospect, Lombard. Wobin Show Orange to 199 for St. Louis. And Spencer Jones. Give me 1 sec, guys. I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry about that. The sleeves downstairs or out in the hall. All right, last couple packs. Mike Piazza and Austin Wells. Excuse me. Mac Horvath and Mark McGuire. Oh, I am too. Believe me, I know. I get what you're saying. Robin Yelp. Blake Mitchell, rated prospect, and Mariano Rivera on the back. And that is going to do it. All right, folks, I'd like to thank everyone for joining us this evening. As always, I couldn't do this without you, and I do truly appreciate it. Not in any of our other breaks tonight, please stay safe, stay healthy out there. Bear with me for a second. We'll put a quick hit recap together. Out of here. Do, 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 do. Okay. Let's see. I'm in some semblance of order here. It all makes sense, but we'll figure it out. All right. Oop. Stay together now, kids. No, I still have all these. I didn't do it. Well, screw it. Okay. Hit recap for 2024 Donruss, a quarter case break at number 3. And there's so many parallels. It's crazy. Let's go through them, though. Rodriguez, 275. Woe Bin Cho to 199. That's a Paul Skeens Hollow. To 275, Jackie and Zach Veen. Nick Gonzalez to 149. George Brett to 99. Sammy to 149. Uribe to 275. Brandon Mayo, Black Velocity to 39. Bill Matlock to 199. To 275, Brock Wilkins and Rain Duncan. Tom Seaver, 249. George Brett to 149. There's another Paul Skeens. Mike Schmidt on the black to 39. Evan Carter, Bomb Squad to 99. Noble Meyer to 99. Also, Don Mattingly to 149. Bubba Chandler to 79. And Kyle Teal to 49. That's the first half. These are in a little bit better order. This one's not numbered, the Jay Bruner. I have to go look it up because I have no idea what that parallel is. Kerstadt to 199 and a very delicious Ellie to 79. To 275, Tommy, Ford, Roland, the Suzuki's to 99 and Velasquez. Suzuki's to 99. Amador to 25. Salas, Miller, and Brock to 99. Thomas White and Roger Arias to 149. Ripken to 99. Kyle Teal and Jackie Robinson to 199. Also, Naylor, Seaver, Churio, and Willie Mays all to 199. Cracked ice for Harry Ford to 25, and Josh Noth, Sheehan, and Espino all to 149. Man, a lot of colored parallels in this one, that's for sure. A few more Paul Skeens that we pulled out, Marvels and Unleashed. We had this one. Again, I have to look it up. I'm assuming it's a short print. The Greetings from Atlanta, Hurston Waltrip. We did have the Coming Attraction short print of Braden Taylor for Tampa Bay. Relics of Emmett Sheehan. Don Mattingly for Miami. Nolan Shanwell and Adam Dunn for Cincinnati. And then autographs. Cade Doughty to 25 for Toronto. Braden Taylor and for Tampa Bay. Brandon Mayo for the Yankees. Hurston Waltrip to 99 for Atlanta. Amador to 99 for Colorado. Brandon Barrio for Toronto. Job to 75 for Detroit. And Angel Martinez base for Cleveland. All right, and that will do it. Again, thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. We'll be back in 5 with Chrome. Have a great night. Take care. Bye.